Hello Gotham customers, and thank you so much for purchasing the Defender. We really appreciate your support, and we hope that you love the product. This is a quick video to show you how to attach the Defender to your handlebars. So the Defender comes in this nice bag, and here it is. And also in the bag is a set of tools and accessories that you can see here. So let's see what we have for tools and accessories. So we have 3 AA batteries, we have 2 shims for your handlebars, and we have 2 screwdrivers. Okay? So let's start with the screwdrivers. The first screwdriver you want to use is the set screw screwdriver. And what that does is that releases the batteries from the Defender. So the batteries are in this back screw cap, and they're locked in there with a set screw that is in here. So let's first go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to use my finger to guide as I turn. And I want to open this, I want to remove the screwdriver just so it sticks out about 2 millimeters. Okay? So you can see now I've unscrewed it, and you can see the set screw is now sticking out about 2 millimeters. And that's enough to release the battery cover. It's many turns because there are 2 gaskets in here, and the many turns is for waterproofing it. So inside there's the battery holder, and I simply put the batteries in. And I can see which way to put the batteries because there's plus and minus signs on the battery holder. Okay, so now I've installed the 3 batteries, and the contact side goes inside like so. So I'm putting the contact side in, and then I can put the battery cap back on. The reason we ship it without the batteries inside is so that the button is not actually turned on during shipping, so it doesn't drain the batteries by the time it arrives to you. Okay, the batteries are now in. We can turn them on by pressing the button on the front. So one press is steady mode, and then the next press is a flashing mode. And you can see it's quite bright. So then we need to retighten the set screw so that people can't steal the batteries. So I'm going to do that. Again, I'm using my thumb to guide it as I tighten it. And I tighten this, not too tight so you don't strip the screw, but tight enough that now it's locked and I can't turn it. Okay, the next step is now putting on your handlebars. So you can see there's 2 different size shims here, and it says one is for 22 millimeters and the other is for 25 millimeters. So I'm going to put the 22 millimeter shim on because I have 22 millimeter handlebars. So I'm just going to attach that really quick. So first I loosen the screw on the Defender, and then the shim I've already put on my handlebars. It's a spacer and keeps my handlebars from being scratched. And then I hook it over, and you can see I'm loosening the shim. I'm loosening the screw a little bit more just to get it around. Now it's around and in. And first I'm going to hand tighten it just because it's a little bit faster. Okay. Now I'm going to use the custom set screw tool. So I'm going to use that to tighten a little bit more. I'm going to turn it so it's easier for me to access it. And I'm going to tighten that as well. Okay. And before it gets too tight, I'm just going to spin it around and tighten it just a little bit more. Okay, so now it's tightened on my handlebars, and now it's ready to be used. And again, thank you for your purchase.